Hello everyone. Today we will discuss something important about stretching, what we used to follow during the sports activities. So there are two type of activities actually. Before going into the ground, all athletes used to follow some set of exercise to warm up the. Why? Because the entire night all the muscles will be in resting state. It will not receive a proper blood supply, as well we will not take adequate fluid, also kind of water. So in the morning, if you enter into the ground directly without doing any kind of warm up or stretching exercise, you may land up in muscle soreness or any kind of muscle catches. To avoid that kind of situation, you should know the importance and the benefits behind this stretching exercise. There are two type of stretching. One is static and another one is dynamic type of stretching. So static means you have to stretch any muscle till that end range. There you have to hold for 10 to 15 seconds. Like that you can repeat the same for 20 to 30 minutes for all the muscles. So if you see the dynamic stretch, you have to do that movement till the end range, and there you have to do some dynamic activity. This is for dynamic stretching. In that, majorly we used to follow this kind of static exercises only. In this, if you see, there are two set of exercise. One is pre-stretching, another one post-stretching. What do you mean by it? Pre-stretching means doing some kind of stretching exercise before going into the ground. That is before going into the activity, any type of sports activity. Post-stretching is doing some set of exercise after your sports activity. Why we are doing like two sets? The pre-stretching exercise actually to warm up your muscles, but post-stretching exercise is there to cool down your muscles. We'll see what are the benefits present behind this stretching exercise. First one is it helps to improve the blood circulation to that particular muscle. And the second thing, it helps to improve the range of motion. As well, it helps in improving the flexibility of that joint as well, the muscle related to it. As well, it helps to reduce the muscle soreness. All the athletes might have heard this word DOMS, means delayed onset of muscle soreness. If any athlete directly entering into the ground without doing any stretching exercise, they may land up in this kind of muscle soreness. And also how you have to do. I told you in that end range you have to keep and stretch, hold that position for 10 to 15 seconds. So totally you can do for 20 to 30 minutes. Then one more thing. So main thing is try to include all the major muscles into this stretching program. At least try to stretch each muscle into two different stretching positions. If there is any muscle soreness after your exercise, try to do some kind of light stretches for 10 to 15 seconds. That will help to get rid of that muscle soreness. So why we are giving weightage to post-activity stretching? Because many athletes doesn't know why we have to go for this post-activity stretching. They will used to do the pre-activity. They won't give the equal importance to this post-activity stretching. After your activities, the blood flow to all the muscles will be very high. So we need to cool down that muscle as well to avoid any kind of future injury plus DOMS. If DOMS means delayed onset of muscle soreness. Mainly to avoid these two situations, you have to do the same set of stretching exercise whatever you followed before going into the sports activity. At least one position you have to, not all the stretches, you have to focus into at least all major muscles, which is important to do that special sports activity. So is it meant only for athletes? No, it's not like that. Even for everyone, even all the people should maintain every joint in that position. So in that mainly the stretching is very, very important to maintain all the joints and muscle in its proper place. So when the people thinking about the stretching program, about the stretching, they should consider the neck muscles first, because many people may have stiff neck because of their position of sleeping. So if you after sleep, if you get up, you may have some kind of stiffness around your neck. If you leave it untreated, it may lead to some kind of postural disturbance and day-to-day life, even it will affect your sports activities. For example, if anyone has to hit the racket, so that time also they should look up and they should do that activity. That time if they have any stiffness in their neck, they can't able to do that movement. So what are the main stretches we have to do for this neck? If you see, only three things is important. One, to stretch your extensors of neck. back side, back muscles of neck, then the front muscles of neck and side flexors. These three things you have to focus. So in that, first is neck extensor stretch. What you have to do, sit in upright position, interlock your fingers like this and keep it in the back of your head. Keep it here, lock your hands and keep it on back of the head and try to pull forward like this, your shoulder. You should not lift your shoulder like this. It may reduce the effect of stretching. So the shoulder should be retracted position. Only the neck should come forward. You should not bend your neck. You should pull it down to touch your chin into the chest level. Like this, hold there for 10 to 15 seconds. Then you can relax. You can able to feel a stretch on either side of your back of the neck. Second thing, the forward, the front muscles. So many people may feel some kind of pull over here while eating, while drinking the water or even while speaking. That is due to some kind of soreness in the anterior muscles of the neck. What we have to do, same way, sit upright, interlock your fingers like this, keep it on your forehead and push it back. You should not lift your shoulder. Push it back. You can feel a stretch on your anterior compartment of neck. You should not shift your shoulder like this. It should be in a resting position. Then only you can able to feel that stretch over there. Hold there for 10 to 15 seconds. Then relax. The third one, to the lateral flexors of the neck. So for right side, what you have to do, keep your left hand, left fingers on the right side of your head and pull sideways. Like this, you can feel a stretch over here. Hold there for 10 to 15 seconds. Relax. For the left side, keep your right hand over the left side of the head and pull upward. Now you can feel a stretch on your left side of the neck. This is how you have to stretch your muscles of your neck. Many people used to feel this kind of stiff neck after they are sleeping. If you follow this stretching, you can able to maintain the muscles in normal length. So in the next video, we can discuss about stretching for shoulder muscles. Until then, stay connected. Thank you.